transition button. Will that do it? Okay, it does that one. What about the next scene? Wait, is there a way to transfer it to gameplay? Or is it on gameplay? Wait, I can't tell. Is it on me? Huh? Oh, okay. Alright, still having a go at me, Jesus Christ. Wait. No, I think it's me who does it. Bro, I can't get a full screen on this. One at the bottom. Got you. My bad. Thank you, Wade. Yes, alright, sharp. Thank you. Right. And I'll swap the things as well. Swap teams. Cool. Alright, I swapped the names around. We're all good. So we got Zone versus Arch Nemesis. Strong start here from Zone. He kind of needs one ledge trap to kind of seal it against Ryu. Ooh, the downer into the nair. Very nice. Now, doesn't cover the focus in, and Nemi gets the side B for his troubles. Scary position to be in for Zone. Nemi, you can see he's searching for that critical hit, but Zone just denying it with the flat drop aerial and the explosive flame, denying the focus as well. This is a very good matchup off stage for Palutena because she's got a lot of multi-hit moves off stage that can just kind of deny focus as a mix-up, which is really good for her. So we get an up air. Nemi going to drift back to the stage again, but choose to recover low. Good stuff. Needs to find a way to get in on Zone here. Like, it's definitely clawing away this lead. And Zone's more than content to just kind of teleport all over the place. Use that invincible back air, just not let Nemi play the game. Calls out the jump from ledge though. Has Zone kind of firmly in the corner here. Tries to get the shield breaker, gets the back air though. And you've seen Zone try to kind of get back over that platform many times, and honestly, Nemi, good kind of adaptation, pulling that one out. Not letting him get another flat drop aerial and kind of almost make the corner his own. Reflects the Shaku. I'm not seeing much Shaku, and I think that's because of the reflector and potentially the invincible dash attack. So maybe it's one of those kind of reactable things in mid-range. I don't claim myself to be an expert at Ryu Palutena, but Arch Nemesis here, trying to attack on the damage. I think, honestly, Nemi needs to play a bit more movement feints. I think you need to kind of bait Zone to do these flat drop aerials, then get out of the space, because he's getting so much mileage out of these reversal situations. You see the back air again. Nemi can't do anything about it, but at least he shields that one. Anyway, this is death percent for Palutena. Tries to get a read on the neutral get up, but finds himself off stage, and you know, again, those multi-hit aerials from Palutena. Both the juggle and the off stage so rough for Ryu in this matchup. And the Nair train begins. How much we getting? 28. Zone facing his demons. Don't know who he was hitting, but you know, I respect it. You got nothing to lose at this point. You got a stock lead. But here it's really hard for Nemi to get anything started. I don't know what the answer is game 2. I think it's just, like I said, just more feints of his movement, more dashing in, dashing out, down tilt, applying that kind of pressure, because if he lets Zone get back in, each time Zone gets back in, Zone takes it a mile. So again, the flat drop back air, and it's just proving so troublesome for Nemi. He stalled himself out there, but for how long can he hold on against these aggressive Palutena aerials coming out from Zone? Zone's more than happy to play the keep away game. Gets the forward air on the side B. Brilliant stuff. Kind of weathering him down, basically. Oh, no worries, Ambler. We had a... I forgot how to change the transition to gameplay, but we're all good. Oh, you do the scores. All right, cool. Sick. Okay. This is high tech, but Zone with the 1-0 lead on Arch Nemesis, looking to make this a clean 2-0. See if he can produce a repeat of game 1, or if Arch Nemesis has something to say about it. We're going to PS2, a classic. Zone will never not let you go to this stage, so yeah, I can see it. Bit more space, maybe. See if Nemi can get Zone to abuse those black drop aerials a little bit less. And see if he can get a lead in the matchup, which is probably the most important thing. Palutena is very good at playing the keep away game against Ryu and Ken. Oh, the aggression off the ledge. Zone not being able to space himself around the reversal and eats 33% for it. These tech options on the platform, you have to maybe mix up your DI a bit more. Just try to not get in those situations. Maybe even jump, just anything to avoid that extra unnecessary damage from the explosive flame. But here's some extra damage for Zone from the Shakinetsu. Seeing it a bit more now in the neutral, and I think it's one of Ryu's main defined neutral tools outside of his tilts. So honestly, glad to see more of that in Nemi's play. Maybe he thought he was spamming it too much, but I think he was using too little last game. Ooh. I don't know what it's called. The side B. Not killing, and Zone doesn't get the back air there, but he manages to sneak under, and that's more what I'm talking about. More weaving around that hitbox, abusing your low hurt box, and just finding a way around that menacing back air. He's playing around Palutena's ledge options perfectly, calls out the jump, and now has a chance to establish his lead. Spot dodges the last hit of Nair. Great stuff to avoid that extra shield pressure and the potential shield poke reversal. Ooh, but it's looking rough. No damage tacked on. Happy to play the Aura Reticle, the side B game. Just slowly tack damage and eventually get a kill, but Nemi tacking on his own damage, getting 27% extra credit, 42%. This is kind of running away from Zone a bit, especially when he gets openings like that almost kill him. This is looking rough. Does Nemi have a big call out here? He does. He has the back air. Kind of, again, it's literally what I was saying game one. He's using more of his movement to kind of pressure Zone in a way that kind of forces him to pick an option. Once he's committed to the jump, if he doesn't overextend, he can just get right back in and make Zone pay for it, which he does there with the upbeat call out. But Nemesis with a full stock lead, very comfortable here. Doesn't technically have to approach, but of course he's going to be taking advantage of these pressure situations in the corner where he can get even more damage, more bang for his buck. Ooh. Sorry, there's just a set between Abacus and Burning going on there. But there's a set right here between Arch Nemesis and Zone, and Zone not going down without a fight this game. He's at a deficit, but he's certainly not out. If he gets this stock quite soon, it's going to spell trouble for Nemi, who could just lose to one Palutena string on his last stock. Oh my god, the Fundies angle. Tumultuous told us all about it. It's coming to life right here at DAT Monday Meltdown. Ooh. Off stage. The Aura Reticle gimping him out of his double jump. He tries to use the focus there to mitigate, but honestly at that point, just go low with the focus. You at least have to force Zone to commit with the Nair to get a kill. But instead he gets the gimp, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Platform situation. Zone knows how to convert off these. 53% though. And Zone has somehow just taken the lead straight off Nemesis, off that one interaction off stage. But Nemi fighting back. See if he can clutch up here. It's not quite the percent where either of them are going to die, but a strong hit will send either player off stage. And that is not where they want to be, especially Nemi. Good, kind of retreating with his movement, not drifting in, and that is going to catch the whiff grab. Little head shake there from Zone. Try to compose himself. Going into game 3. But well done, Nemi, for evening it up 1-1. We'll see what's at stake game 3. It's called Tatsu. Okay, cool. Oh. Maybe some thought going into these bands, maybe some new music picks. We'll have to see. Where are we going for game 3? Are we going back to stadium, or are we trying something different? Looks like we're trying town and city, and this is interesting pick. Good for Palutena, but also good for Ryu. I've seen Ryu put in work on this stage, long flat stage, with the platforms as well. Platform's probably going to benefit Palutena more, but the movement mix-ups and the recovery options may help Nemi survive a bit longer as we go into game 3. Zone versus Arch Nemesis. See what we've got on our hands. Ooh, good start with the parry. Gets 24% for his trouble. But Zone answering right back, calls out the double jump focus, and that's been a constant thorn in Nemi's side. 44% tacked on. Zone playing a bit more into Nemi's range now. A bit less passive with these run-off aerials that were giving him so much mileage in the early games. Good auto reticle, deny the jump in with the nair. Don't let him get an easy neutral win. Fantastic punish on the whiff side B. And it's looking tense. Down throw. The back pair goes the other way, but even then on DI out, that was not true. Scary situation for Zone here. Nemi just unrelenting with these back airs. Why wouldn't you? Just cover that space. Gets the side B. Has him right at the top of, in a detrimental position. See, Zone's been cornered most of this match, but he has got the damage lead. So honestly, it's all on Zone not to lose this stock and to then start clawing on some damage on the new stock, because he is bound to lose it quite soon. But not as soon as Nemi, who could die to any flick of the wrist from Palutena. Oh, and the dash attack. Fantastic call out on the neutral get up. Here we go. The nair just spaced perfectly on his shield, kind of daring Nemi to press a button, but Nemi answers straight back with the parry, down tilt Tatsu. And we're having an even game here, game 3 on Town City. The nair just sucking in Nemi from God knows where. It doesn't deserve to do that, but Zone's going to take full advantage of that. Oh, and the back air. These tech options against Explosive Blame have been less than favorable. Maybe Nemi wants to stop avoiding these starters that are giving Zone so much mileage on the tech chases. He seems to have a hard read just on what Nemi wants to do. Tends to roll away a lot or tech in place. Tech roll in may save his life, but you go into the loving arms of Palutena, you're not having a good day, especially as Ryu. Here we go. Zone kind of cornered himself. See if he can escape this. Tricky situation, but gonna just shoot the auto reticle from their high tower. Side B. Sorry, the down tilt coming in. Ooh, the aggressive nair off ledge. Zone's kind of catching Zone on startup, which is a great idea. Sometimes there's like a kind of method of playing against Palutena where you either catch her on startup or you catch her on the end lag of her moves. Especially back air, which has that invincible hitbox. Hard to punish. So going for that one on startup seems like a good idea to me. Nemi holding on for dear life, but the nair clutching up. Zone recovering. And now, the final stock, game 3, Zone taken to the skies almost. And he gets the reversal with the nair. What damage have we got? We got the drift in as well. Navigating those single hit fairs, but still fighting back with the Tatsu. Zone just going to be teleporting all over the place. I wonder if Nemi has a hard call out for this. But gets caught in the nair instead. Tries to meet him at the full hop height, which is not where you want to be against Palutena. I would favor a more grounded play at this point, but Nemi's not got many choices when he's getting pressured like this. The Tatsu whiffing. So close. Zone can definitely take this right now, but it'll be an interesting situation if Nemi manages to secure the stop. Oh, the up air poking through the ledge, just kind of harassing Nemi, not letting him get a single ledge trap, just going all over the place with these teleports. Playing more keep away than Ryu. Oh, the back airs. Back air for a back air, and a roll in is definitely going to seal that. A little bit of a head shake from Nemi, but, you know, bit of an FGC nod followed by it, so we're all good. 2-1 to Zone. Great stuff to Bilat going on into winners semis against, I believe, potentially Dartstalker or Matt. Ooh, I can commentate this as well. Wade, are you fine if I commentate this one as well? You fine if I commentate this one as well? Alright, sick. Am I on after? Am I on after these guys? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got another interesting set coming up. We got